So this is it. Your last chance to impress our judges and win the FN Shoe Star Grand Prize. Your time starts now.
My target customer is very free-spirited. My particular brand would be on the lower side of Saks Fifth Ave, so like the shoes would be around 400.
Where would you have your collection made?
In Italy.
You may not be able to package the made in Italy with the $400 price and still make some money.
My whole company is about mixing comfort and high fashion. So that's why I have developed a patent-pending cushioning system.
But one time, a long time ago, I was told if it doesn't hurt, it's not fashion.
I'll tell you, if you can figure that one out, Rachel, that is a big deal. So do you think there's a way to really do that?
I honestly really do, so.
I think they really did step it up. I mean, I think the work was incredible. I think the question is really how much research and detail they put into the work and their attitude towards the job or the prize.
They're both fantastic, but they just come at things very differently. And it doesn't make it wrong or right, they're different. They're both wonderful, wonderful young ladies, and I think they did a great job. So it's a tough decision, you know, but clearly did see everything you would hope to see.
They were both really fantastic, and they both could have been more different. One was very visionary, creative, probably a little loose on the fundamentals. The other one was very disciplined, buttoned down, and responsive to customer needs.
Oh my God, you're here.
Of course.
I was just gonna text you.
How'd you do?
I don't know.
I
don't remember.
Oh God, how'd you do?
I don't know. I think I did well. I hope they liked it and could see it at Saks selling.
I feel like the fact that I made it this far, like I already feel like I won. I'm extremely relieved. Whatever the outcome is, I'm okay with it either way. I'm just happy to have made it this far.
Okay, let's talk about their work. Let's start with Keena.
I love the concept that it was a bohemian consumer. I think she got it because it's kind of who she is. Well, what I love about Keena is you can see she puts her own DNA in what she's thinking about and everything that she does. She comes into a room and she lights it up.
Would I see Saks in this? Absolutely. She has a lot of vision, a lot of creativity that, you know, as her career would evolve, it'll be manifested in many ways.
I think Keena has a little bit of more of her own style than Rachel, and that's really, really critical. You can marry the strategic elements, the marketing expertise, the business stuff later. You really have to make sure that you have your own style. That's number one. She took a chance because she's trying to fit into a buy, if you will, at Saks that isn't really there.
I thought she had a really nice balance of heel heights and end juice, which I have to tell you, a lot of young people don't really think about. We deal with a lot of young designers who are very successful, and they're not even thinking about it.
Right.
I included a mid-heel because, you know, although the girl loves the high heel, you still want to have something that you can wear in every day.
I think the idea that there is this woman out there that is really looking to have the trend of the season on their feet. I mean, I like that idea. The tougher part about it, for me, was where did you go after this? That while tribal was great, so what are we going to have? Every time the new trend comes, what was going to be the life of it after?
Is she someone who could fit in to the structure of a design room at Brown Shoe?
I bet she would thrive in a smaller brand, smaller business where she can really be hands-on and work side by side with someone.
Sitting back at Saks and really thinking about, you know, what we need as a store and something that would add a point of differentiation, a point of newness. My guess is I have to go with Keena.
So let's compare and contrast to Rachel a little bit.
I think she's buttoned down, she's organized, she's professional, disciplined. She's very disciplined, very impressive. But we seem like we have a lot of people who are very talented people who are kind of in that same zone where Rachel was playing. And it would be, I think it'd be much more difficult for her to break in.
When they were coming into the challenge, I said that I thought Rachel could steal a little bit from Keena, and Keena could take a little bit from Rachel. For sure. Because there's so much research and thought that went into that presentation.
And the details, I mean, look how these shoes are, You know, she's made these shoes herself. I mean, look at the details and the construction.
Does it bother you in any way that she went to the sales reps and got all that research?
Yeah.
So you walked through most of the presentation with the salespeople on the floor of Saks.
Yeah, I did.
So you brought them sketches? How did you do this?
I brought in a sample card, and I also brought in my sketches in digital form and kind of talked to them all about my ideas.
One of the challenges we have with the world of design, we have a lot of people look in the rearview mirror. And a salesman on a selling floor at Saks, with all due respect, knows what he knows. He doesn't know what he hasn't seen.
Rachel is thinking commercially all the way along. I think she's got enough design skill that she could embrace sort of her own style. She just needs to go for it more.
My sense about it was, it wasn't to drive creativity, but it was to try to solve a consumer problem. And really, Keena did the same thing too. She was trying to solve a problem, which was different price point, trend-driven merchandise. So both, in a way, tried to solve a consumer problem.
Ron, if you had to make a decision right now, who would you go with?
I'm having a tough time. I have to think about this as I fill out my scorecard here, Michael.
Depending on the time or the need of the place.
Yeah.
Either one of these young women would be terrific. If it was really just based on what I saw today, there would be no doubt in my mind that I would choose Rachel.
So do we feel like we're ready to make a decision?
I think so.
I think we're ready.
It's a really, really tough choice between the two of them. Keena's got the creative spirit that you would want to hire and bring into a corporate environment to energize it. Rachel's clearly got the desire to please, but is she going to bring the fresh voice? Rachel and Keena, welcome back. So it's time for a little feedback. Keena to step forward.
I think did a very good presentation on expressing that, as well as your vision of the marketing support behind it. It was all very consistent. On the other hand, I think you are, you know, a very free spirit. And how you want to play that out, whether it's within a company or within your own career, you've got to think about that.
I loved your concept. I loved the idea, the whole free spirit bohemian idea, the fact that you had gone to Saks and thought about what wasn't really there and what could they use more of.
I thought these shoes were innovative in the sense that you clearly looked for something that Saks didn't have and tried to create it, which is, you know, a bit of a risk to take as a young designer, so I applaud you for that. Thanks, Keena. Rachel.
I thought your discipline, approach, strategy was so well thought through. The quality of your footwear was really excellent. I'm almost taken back by the quality of it.
On the other side, I was trying to tie in the name to the concept and the story, and I think for me that was where I wasn't. I was a little disconnected. I love the idea that it was something, a name that you loved, and it was from your childhood and all of that. But how did that kind of relate to what you were creating this brand and these shoes for?
You know, Rachel, I'm not sure the approach of going to Saks and talking to a million people about what works is the best approach, because really I think the fear there is that the design process and some of your creativity, your ability to think outside the box is going to be hampered by people telling you how to stay within the box. But as far as building a story around your work, you're phenomenal. Thank you. So are we ready for the big moment? In this envelope contains the name of the winner of FN Shoe Star.
I think that the brand that I did for this final challenge is definitely a brand that would fit into Brown because it's kind of young, it's flirty, it's playful.
I would love to work for Brown Shoe. It would be obviously an ideal company to work for, so I would be really disappointed if I didn't win.
But guess what? We're not going to reveal the winner tonight. We're going to ask you to join us at an industry gathering in the beginning of June, and we're going to announce the winner of FN Shoe Star live.
Oh my God.
So good luck, and we'll see you soon.
Good luck.
I just want to know tonight. I'm just like, oh.
My kitties. So, tell me, how do you feel?
Well, I was relieved until they told us
Yes.
that I'm a little let down today because, I mean, honestly, one of us is going to win and the other one's not. And the one that's not, we have to figure out where we're gonna go instead of brown.
Come on, it's exciting now, isn't it?
No.
Wait a little bit. No.
I'm done with the excitement.
Why?
I don't want to be excited anymore.
Look at the big picture and where you're going to be in this room full of all of the big shots, the industry that, you know, is going to be looking at you.
It's an incredible opportunity to have their work on display through all of these challenges and then turn around and go to an industry event and be able to meet everyone that's important in this business.
I hope I get the job at Brown Shoe because I would love to work there.
I am so ready to have fun tonight. It's kind of cool seeing my shoes on in display and stuff like that, so it's fun.
Here we are at the culmination of a lot of work and energy by a lot of people, and to see who actually is going to win, I can't wait.
Rachel's gonna win because she's like so much more personable, and I think that in a company like Brown Shoes, she'll flourish.
I hope Keena wins.
It's a very, very big night for us. You know that we're down to 2 contestants tonight.
I'm really proud of all of them. I'd hire any of them. I think it's great that they're all here.
So are we ready to hear the winner of Shoe Star? Rachel.
Work at Brown Shoe is like such a dream of mine, and I'm so excited to work there. So thank you so much. Hi, my name's Rachel, and I want to be the next Shoe Star.
What sets you apart from the rest of your competitors, do you think?
Well, my mom's a designer. Ever since I was little, I've been helping her with projects.
That food is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Rachel.
My biggest competition is Rachel, just because she has a great design background.
There's no doubt that she's got what it takes.
Rachel, she seems to have a really good grasp on her craft as a designer. She has the most commercial eye.
Rachel, looks like you know Fergie better than the rest.
It's very fun, it's very rock and roll, very sexy.
So I'm going to start with the winner, Rachel. Rachel, congratulations.
She certainly is just a terrific standout. In every single challenge, she's just been amazing.
I think Rachel's very mature for her age. I think she's thought long and hard about what this prize means, and she's gone for it. And I think that she is the perfect candidate for Brown Shoes. She'll be a huge asset for them.
I'm so excited. I can even tell you I'm like beyond excited for this opportunity. And there's nothing I would change. Like this is the best job in the world. Dad, guess what? I won.
I started working and I am designing men's footwear.
I'm relaxing at this point. We'll get the boot.
Did you get that? Take 22.
This episode was sponsored by Via Spiga, a Brown Shoe brand.